Welcome back. So now we're going to have a look at your life's loss history graph, and we're going to bring it all together so that we can explain or share with your beyond loss partner all the loss events that have occurred in your life. So before you sit down with your beyond loss partner, I would like you to have a look at the graph and have a look at it from the perspective of looking at the events that have happened, realizing what beliefs were formed from that, what cliches were said to you, what coping strategies or non-coping strategies you utilized after each of these loss events that have occurred in your life. It's through us deep diving in that we can start to see the patterns in our life, because when we understand the patterns, then we have an awareness so that moving forward, we very quickly realize, oh, wait a minute, I'm falling back into this not so ideal pattern. So let's stop that now and let's become active in the way that we move beyond this loss event that is happening in our life at this moment. You know already that there are going to be more loss events that are going to occur in your life. So this graph is, I guess, a living document. It will be updated on a continual basis. Maybe every year you look back at the past year and you look at your loss events and you add them to the graph. But eventually you're going to come to a stage that when loss comes into your life, you're very quickly going to have these gems to go, oh, wait a minute, loss has come. Right, these are the strategies. These are my gems for me moving beyond loss and continually creating my better way of life. And that's what I love about this. So you're going to sit down and you're going to look at this life history loss graph that you have in front of you, and you are going to look at it, beliefs, everything. And then you are going to set up a time to meet with your beyond loss partner. And within 30 minutes, it shouldn't take anything more than that. So aim for 30 minutes, 45 at the most. You're going to sit down and you're going to go chronologically through your graph, sharing the event that happened, sharing the realization that you had at that time, and remembering that from a child's mind, you may have come to different assumptions about what has happened. As an adult looking back, we always go, oh, I can't believe that I thought that way, when I was a child. So then you will very easily start to see the patterns in your life, and that's what it's about. So take the time to formalize. You can write it out and you can share it that way, or you can just write down dot points and then ad lib as you're sharing, remembering that 30 minutes is a great time for you to be able to share your life's loss events. Be kind to you. Make sure that your beyond loss partner understands the guidelines that we set out in the video before, and then be kind to you. You did the best thing that you could have ever done with the knowledge that you had at that time. Always know that. Moving forward, and if it happened now, you probably would have responded completely different. So know that and honor you all the time. I'll see you on the next video, where we then will move on to the next step in assisting you to move beyond all of your loss events.